Is that right?
It's exciting. 8:17. Oh boy, speaking of pot, I mean, it's different kind. New research is highlighting the negative impact marijuana has on pregnancies. Studies show that men who use marijuana at least once a week are more likely, unfortunately, to see their partner's pregnancy end in miscarriages compared to those who don't use pot. So I'm joined by Dr. T with more on this study and the other effects marijuana may have on fertility. This is a bit surprising. Is this a new finding?
Yeah, this is a new study out of Boston University, and I think the national media got very excited about this study because for the first time we were looking at males and their health and the effect of that on pregnancy.
Okay.
So we're usually focusing on women and what they should and shouldn't do. So this was the first study that pointed to the fact that men need to be cautious as well.
Okay.
I think though when it comes to the effect of marijuana, we have to be careful because we're just at the beginnings of getting even any research on the effect of marijuana, and the studies in humans has been mixed. So we're not quite sure what to make of this.
Okay, so what is it saying specifically? Like, how does it lead to miscarriage? What are the pieces of this puzzle that is leading to that?
And that's a really good question because we don't completely understand what's going on in the body that could lead to this effect. This study looked at about 6,000 couples who were trying to get pregnant and asked them questions about things they were engaging in, whether it's from pot use to coffee to exercise, etc. And then it looked for correlations, what things were related to other things.
Now, when was the study done? I'm sorry?
It was, the study was reported on this last month, I want to say, in October. So it's very recent that the researchers are reporting these findings.
I'm wondering, you know, it obviously makes you wonder with all of the legalization of marijuana and people maybe using it more. Does that have something to do with things?
And that's what we're all curious about. About 33 states now have legalized medical marijuana, and 10 more have decriminalized the use. So we're going to see a whole lot more marijuana use than we did in the past.
Of course.
And what are the effects on our personal health and then on fertility and pregnancy?
Yeah, and it's also going to be interesting for folks who are using it for medicinal reasons, and if they're going to be concerned based on this study, even though there's not a lot of details and facts yet. But what do you do if you need it for medicine?
Exactly, and we don't know the details of those answers. The medical societies are still recommending against use, especially in pregnancy, breastfeeding, because we don't know. Not because we have evidence of harms, but because we're not sure. And you know, when there's a new drug or medicine or marijuana that we don't know things about, you're taking your chances when you use it. And there's some circumstances where you don't want to take chances, when you're pregnant, when you're breastfeeding. If you have a chronic illness, you might want to be more cautious.
So for folks out there who are hearing this, maybe couples or single people who are looking to, you know, start on the reproductive path, even though the findings aren't really set in stone yet, what advice would you give them based on
don't take the chance.
Just don't do it.
We have this preliminary finding that found this association, and so that should be enough to say use caution. Use caution. This is not the time to start marijuana use, and if you do, you might want to back off on it.
Well, especially if you're trying to have a baby.
If you're trying to have a baby or pregnant.
Dr. T, you got to point it out, right? Dr. T, thank you so much.